I just don't know if the girls at school like me, Pop.
Yeah, well, because you're stupid.
Oh, gosh.
Why can't you get it right? Is this a depiction of an angel, do you reckon?
I can imagine what that might be.
Laughter and sex to save the world.
Oh, well, we're drifting this thing.
No, it's fine.
Oh, jeez.
Welcome to another thrilling edition of PremierTwo. My name is Peter. Thank you guys very much for being here today. We are live in Nakano, Broadway. This is a big day. This is going to be big fun. We've got a huge stream planned for you. I'll be walking my way towards West Tokyo and having some fun and hanging out and doing some stuff. And today I'm joined by not just myself. I have brought a special guest with me today, and that's going to be a huge benefit to all of us. We've got a friend. That's true. And this time I'm meeting a friend of Ludwig's. I don't know much about him, but I know Lud, and I love Ludwig. Tip to tip, let's go. But here he is, my friend from Ludwig. It's Connor, Sea Dog. So this is our guest today. It's Connor.
What's up, guys?
How you feeling, man?
Walk and talking
This
time.
is it. You've never had the walk and talk special. Here's the good news.
Okay.
Whatever you just said, you can retract that. It's not exciting.
No, I'm excited.
Really?
Yeah, it's a podcast with walking.
It is a podcast
That's the way
with
I view
walking.
it, right? It's like we chat, we hang out.
Yep, that's it. We get in shape. So the whole point, though, is that this is our point of emphasis today. It's the walking, it's the sights, it's the sounds.
Point of emphasis. I like that.
That's an old teacher term I used.
We're gonna do some drinking, go around some parts of Japan, just try to have a good night, as we always do.
We
never have a plan, but it always works out.
That's what makes it special. It's organic.
I often don't have a plan.
That's not true. You don't give yourself. Yeah, it's actually kind of true.
Well,
you have the
stream.
You have like you're like Trump. You have the idea.
Wait, hold up.
Right. You have the idea of a plan. It's like, here's the semblance
We're gonna do a stream, a great stream. It's just so cool. Look at this, it's like a train.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
You know, in the daylight, everything I can see it now.
And then they got the train signs too. That's so cool. This is like one of the, when you go to the countryside, it's what the signs look like.
Yeah, of course. Jockey is like...
Big.
Yeah.
The big size.
Like drinking. So.
I know that because I did the jockeys. Because some places in Japan refer to the, what size do you want? You say jockey, and it's the normal size, like the 250, 300 ml beer.
And then sometimes they really screw you over. And Bro Man makes an appearance. There was a couple of jokies in there. This is also coincidentally where we wasted $500 of your money on a vending machine.
We did do that. And I walked past that one beer stand earlier where...
That's over this way.
Yeah, it is over this way. Where that guy, you remember he drank the beer that we bought?
Wow.
We didn't buy him the beer.
We did not.
He just came in and started drinking our beer.
It wasn't our beer, for the record. He took my beer. And
that's our beer.
Oh no. We compine. And then as I did like the gesture towards him, because normally the Japanese people go like this.
Yeah.
And they do it with me. He just was, arigato. He had the necktie on the head.
Yeah, he was toasted.
Yeah, that was my goat.
Good times. Hey, here it is.
Yep. So
Japanese craft beer cash on.
Craft bar easy.
What does that
Stand.
mean? What is craft beer cash on? What does that mean?
They didn't ask me to approve this, I can tell you that.
No.
Japanese cash on. Maybe that's like what Michael Jackson says. He's like, cash on. That's the only thing I could possibly think of. This place is super small. It's just one counter in there.
But you stand outside.
Yeah. That's a great spot.
If you're still standing, you need another drink.
Tell Kuro-chan that I sent you, and you'll be okay.
So we're going to Inokashira.
Yeah, we're going to ride the swan boats.
Ooh.
It's going to be a breakup. That's where they break up with each other in Japan. It's a sad cultural thing.
Wait, you go to a swan boat to break up?
On that particular park.
What?
The Inokashira Pond is notable for its breakups at that swan boat lake.
What?
So this is the end of a long run we had.
Damn, okay, well,
we'll have to.
Sorry,
well, I mean, they get to see a big breakup. And then we'll get back together tonight.
The only breakup they'll see is this man's legs as he's trying to paddle on that boat.
It's good cycling training, I reckon.
I suppose so.
Okay, 2 hours and 12 minutes.
Let's run it.
Start your recorders.
Bro,
see how many.
It is like the hottest day ever right now.
Yeah, I'll take it back now. Thank you. It is really hot.
They're cooking us today.
This is Nakano, Broadway. So
Dude, you missed it. You see the breakdancing guy over there?
Yeah, I was here. I watched him for like 20 minutes.
We going up here?
No, I wanted to see if the breakdancing guy was there.
No, he's left. They probably told him to leave.
He was so good though.
Yeah, he was pretty fired.
And he was in the sunlight just jamming.
Sometimes you see some buskers in other countries, you're like, man, I wish I had buskers here. And then half of the buskers that you normally see are like, I wish This guy didn't take up so much of the
Thoroughfare.
road. This really doesn't belong in a busking area.
That guy gets all busker pass. The other thing that my dad always taught me, he said, if you see a busker or a street performer and they make you stop, you have to pay.
No.
Yeah, because they earned it.
No, because I'm stopping because I want to see what's going on.
Well, that means they earned it.
Well, no, because I didn't get to see anything yet.
No.
Was your dad a busker at one point?
Yes, he was. He died a busker. He was boy. Yeah.
There's an agenda.
I'm also taking us the wrong way somehow.
Oh, really?
Kind of.
We were supposed to go up, were we?
This way and then to the left.
Oh, okay.
So back towards where Rob has his buy high, sell low. He has once a year he does a flea market up here.
Yeah, I got the idea from him.
Oh, that's right. We did one where I showed up.
Like all good ideas, I take them from Rob.
Yeah, cyclothons. That was, I think, also you just thinking, I have a lot of garbage.
That was the main reason of why I did that stream, was that I just had so much junk, and I thought, how can I make this problem content? And I think it turned out really well. And my dad, and I quote, he said that was my favorite stream he's ever seen from it.
That's impossible.
I was like, that's crazy, Dad. I've done some real bangers, and I wouldn't even put that in top 5.
I wouldn't even, I liked it. I barely remember it.
It was a solid stream, but it wasn't one of the greats.
What was his reasoning?
I don't know, he just loved it. I don't know why. Maybe it's because, half of the TV shows in the UK are just that. We've got Barry from Kent, and he's selling a lawn chair.
Yeah.
His neighbour's garden. Let's see how much you can go for.
These darts are from an old pub that closed down the street. And they're like, or do you guys have those storage sheds where they get repossessed by the government or whatever?
Storage lockers? Not so much. I think a little bit. But we have car boot sales. Those are the ones that are common.
That's where you throw up the back of your trunk.
Yeah, and then just
it's like a stolen iPad.
Basically, nowadays probably mostly stolen, but
my passport might be in there.
Yeah, we've got Pete,
a London pop-up. In America, we have those storage sheds, right? Because we're already hoarders.
Sales, right?
They get bought out in bulk by a company, and they get the key.
Yeah, then that ends up on a program.
Yep.
I used to think yard sales sounded so cool when I was growing up.
Well, yard sales are cool.
Because we don't have those in the UK.
That's where I got all of my high school clothing. No joke.
That's where I got my channel equipment, probably.
No, that's where my love of games started. But they also have estate sales. When someone dies, you just go into their entire estate, which is pretty much still untouched, and you'll buy lamps or chairs or armoires.
What do you have, some steals?
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, once we get on this main road here in a minute, it's just smooth sailing.
Lovely.
Every Tuesday, there's a Red Bull gaming sphere in Nakano over here.
I've been, yeah.
Okay. They have Tatakai Tuesday, which is a fighting game meetup for enthusiasts.
Oh, nice.
And there's a guy named Majin Obama who I quite like as a streamer, and he's an FGC commentator.
Cool. And
I went there, and it was my first time being there. And I didn't know that they had just won an FGC award for best local pop-up. So it looked like I was stolen valor. I got a picture with the trophy. And they used it on their promotional tweet.
My God.
And I'm wearing my nonsense sweater, so I'm just such a fraud.
Dude.
It's so bad.
So I was there, and it was all Japanese fighting game pros the day I went. And I don't know if I'm allowed to say what it was for, but I went there, and they were like, "You've got to meet this guy. He's the GOAT. He's literally the GOAT of fighting games of all time." And I was like, okay.
Was it Daigo?
It might have been Daigo.
Umehara, the Beast? Japanese guy?
Some Japanese guy. And I was like, "Oh, yo, konnichiwa." I was just chatting with him. But then oh my God, he's literally the GOAT. He's the GOAT. And I was like, okay, man. Okay. chill.
Well, I didn't see him at the best local pop-up when I was holding my trophy.
I don't know anything, but I respect his game, I'm sure.
I actually quite like the fighting game community, and
it's cool.
It is cool.
The vibes are great.
And every week they've been having a Tekken tournament, and I feel bad though because it's like 80 to 100 people show up.
Wow.
And then the rest of the sphere is just kind of niche games.
Yeah.
But there's always 2 semi-pros or a pro that show up, so they just win every week. But it's kind of cool that they get to fight against.
Yeah, I mean that's invaluable practice, I imagine. It's so rare in a lot of games where you can go against pros, and you get seeded based on, I suppose, your rank and whatnot.
So they have these opens, right?
They have opens.
How many people join?
I think 3,000 or something normally.
So you know Evo, yeah?
Yeah. I know they have 17 or some of the matches.
It's crazy. Street Fighter 6 is just an open tourney.
I love Open, man. I think Open is so exciting. But in the TFT, you can, if you're bottom seed, you draft. But everyone always drafts the best players.
So wait, what do you mean
want a
by
chance.
draft?
You get to pick your one opponent to go against.
I could go against Faker.
Yeah, if he's in the tournament, you could pick.
That's ridiculous.
So they'll pick, and everyone picks like the number ones because they want a shot at the king. Who doesn't, right?
No, not me. Like
because because TFT
as well, yeah.
TFT there is an aspect of luck, right? So you could just get a crazy, insane combination. He could low roll.
His computer could die.
You could pull out of the Ethernet port.
Okay, let's be honest though. I think this is one of the few times in my life I can say, even if given like infinite time and infinite practice, I don't think I ever win.
No, probably not.
Wow, so I've done 2 guest episodes of Walk and Talk, right? Okay. You're the esteemed second guest.
Hell yeah. Oh, wait, Chris is number 1?
Well, you're not, he's not, it's not a ranking. You've already surpassed him on that. Within 2 seconds, he was using my platform to say, why does everyone say I'm a bully? It's them who are the bullies. Did you know when I wrote my book? And I was like, okay. So it was like his apology to her. But the crazy thing I was going to mention was the day that he joined and today are the only 2 days out of 18 episodes where it's been hot.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
It's insane, but that's good exercise, getting you used to it. I think my favorite part of this series, though, has been
the calories burned.
Well, no.
That must be it.
I've gained weight somehow because I think I overindulge after the workout.
Yeah, I do that as well. That's a bad problem, bad habit that I don't know how to shake because I'm so hungry.
Yeah, I heard the worst for that swimming actually.
Really?
Yeah, like if you swim, your mind releases this certain chemical that says you deserve more food than you need. And
I release that daily actually. I think that's the problem. I see the problem there. My body thinks I'm perpetually swimming.
Well, I think the problem that I have is that my smartwatch got too smart, and it'll be like 1 p.m. and it'll be like, you haven't ordered DAPS yet. Would you like to make your order? I'm like, that's a good idea. Let's do that.
Well, that's what I stopped wearing a smartwatch because I was kind of getting freaked out by the fact that like no matter what, companies could just reach me like 24/7. Yeah. Like I couldn't escape because Uber always does that.
Yeah.
You get those well, it's like, oh, they're feeling peckish for lunch.
Yes.
Here's DAPS.
And like, they even change the words. They know I don't know what peckish means.
Oh, yeah,
so
sorry.
they're like, are you feeling starving? You know, like whatever. But like the worst was I'll put an order in and I won't order it though. I'll somehow find some inner strength. But it's good though. I'll find some inner strength. So I put in the order and then I'm like, you know what, man? Show some discipline. And then it'll like 20 minutes later be like, you still have an unfinished order in your outbox.
But then sometimes they give you a discount when you do that and I'm like,
That's brutal. I've enjoyed stopping at almost every park along.
This is one of the better ones.
Yeah, it's a great park. Look at this.
Some parks are just sand.
No, a lot of the parks are just sand. What is this supposed to do here?
This is where you would swing.
Is this where they put me in like the stockades and mock me and they're like,
or you just kind of like swing like, whoa. Oh,
I feel like this
Why is it slimy?
Well, I've touched it for once. I didn't get the slimy part. I feel like this is Welsh.
This is not Welsh.
This is like peak design.
No, we have marvelous parks.
Do you guys have swing sets?
Dude, we have loads.
I feel like the British mind can't comprehend this.
Dude, the park near my house goes crazy. I'll show you.
Really?
Yeah, when we go to my house, you'll see.
So I felt like this was the end of the line for ingenuity.
We've got like a trebuchet. it's a zip line. But when I was a kid, I used to go so fast on it. So I would sprint, and then when I got to the bottom, the swing would swing over where it was attached to, and I would try and do that so I could land on top of it.
Jesus.
Yeah. My parents were very concerned about everything that I did.
And again, you have a rare form of like hemophilia.
Yeah, they didn't know that back then.
Is that how we found out?
No, I found out in the most mundane way from having nosebleeds.
Well,
this is depressing. I feel like.
No, this is cool.
No, I feel like this is depressing.
No, here's what's cool about this. First of all,
This is what they must have put you in when they found you at
That's
ADHD.
why I like. Yeah.
Put him in the cage.
This is my math center. What are you talking about? Wait, look at it.
This is literally like where they put the alien in the movies before they they try something first.
Where they killed the velociraptors.
Yes, dude. Look at this. Is what imagine it. It looks like this, right?
No.
You go like this.
Yeah, shoot her! And they're lowering them in from like a paddock. But part of the walk and talk panache or whatever is taking a quick break, and you get to be a little organic. So hold on a minute.
Well, you can do the thing they do in America where they throw the ball with their son.
Let me see. We're just gonna play catch for a minute. This is the best because you can bat in here.
I guess, but. Oh, what? I thought that was going to be hard.
No, it's a soft.
I was super scared about that.
What if I should have? I missed my chance to really fire it in.
I don't know my strength pop up.
Yeah, I'm practicing for fatherhood.
I just don't know if the girls at school like me, Pop.
Yeah, well, because you're stupid.
Oh, gosh.
Why can't you get it right? didn't make the team. Actually, that could be my son talking to me. He's like, why don't you do better, Dad? I'm like, I don't know, I'm a streamer.
You've lost followers this month on Twitch, Dad.
Well, now you're my wife. Okay, so wait.
My mom did that one time.
She told
I said
you
mom,
you lost.
Oh my God, I'm cooked.
What is?
I said mom.
Your mom?
I meant to say mum, but I said mom.
Mom's the right way to say it.
No, that's American.
Fumble.
Fumble. Legendary fumble chat.
So she said, hey, I was watching your video. It dropped off.
She said, you didn't get as many subs this month as last month. And I was like, that's crazy. I never told you how to bank.
I've been telling my wife, I tell her that I started at like 100 subs, I said, on Twitch. And I've only been increasing it like 10 every month.
Yeah.
So she thinks I have like 330. So it always sounds like I'm doing great. So if she ever looks at it, she'll be like, oh, you had a great month. See, that was a lie detector. It just, all right, last one. All right, here we go.
I thought that was a great throw as well.
It was right in my hand. Also, her dad, we always go to, when we visit his house, he always makes me go outside and play catch with him.
I mean,
it's
he's
cool.
getting you ready.
He's like 67 or something. And after a certain amount, he'll go, okay, 5.
That's pretty how much I would do normally.
Well, yeah, he's like 4. I got 3 more throws left. 3. Oh, fumble.
Try to one-hand it. Well.
Watch this though.
Oh. Well, when we went to watch a baseball match the other day, chat, we were, every single catch, we'd say whether we'd catch it or not. And I want to say about 95% of the catches, we were like, I'll catch that. Okay, we'll leave this ball for other people.
I found it here. That was a walk and talk special.
Thanks, Pop.
No problem, son.
Jeez, I hope I do better in school tomorrow.
I hope you do better at catch tomorrow.
Mr. Turnbull's gonna...
Mr. Turnbull.
Mr. Turnbull's
cheating on his wife.
Okay. What happened in the school?
What does the chatters say today? Dad, can I get a Happy Meal? No.
No. It's bad for you.
Did you know I did go to McDonald's the other day, and it was like a week ago.
Did you?
That wasn't the interesting part of the story.
I can barely believe you would eat it at McDonald's.
On a Wednesday, so there, it was usually, that's my Burger King day.
Of course.
So
I'm just being mean, chat.
No, it's true though. I went there, but I didn't want to get fat meal number 3.
Okay.
So I said, I just want a cheeseburger set.
Sure. Like that's pretty honestly fine.
And they said, we don't have those.
What?
I said, what? They said the cheeseburger set is a happy set. I said, a happy set. And I didn't know that was a Happy Meal.
Yeah, like kids meal, yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'll have that. And then I was like, with a M-sized potato, and they're like, oh, it's only small.
Oh my God.
And I said, that's fine too, actually.
Oh, okay.
And then she was like, which omocha do you want? And I couldn't remember the word. And I was like,
toy?
Yeah. And then I was like, oh, right, a toy.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll let you dealer's choice. And I went home and forgot it. And it was, Yuki was cleaning my bags and stuff.
Yeah.
And she left it on the table, and she thought I had bought it for our baby.
Oh.
It was a little Doraemon toy.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So I took all the fucking credit.
Yeah, why not?
I was like, yeah, of course. I saw this little Doraemon toy, and I thought, that's got to be for little baby-chan. She was like, where'd you get it? I was like,
from the biggest distributor of toys in the world.
Yeah.
I don't need to say it, we all know.
I was, Connor and I were shopping
Yeah,
That's my favorite bar right there. Did you know that?
It's Monobar.
It's Monobar.
Oh.
That's the goat. Haven't been there in ages.
This is a cool area.
Yeah, this place opens up all at night. And
I can imagine this place.
Well, half of it does. This little arcade.
I've actually never walked down here before.
It's pretty cool in the evening, although it's weird. Nakano Broadway packed to like shoulder to shoulder right now.
Yeah.
You come here, it's dead, and then you switch places in about 7 hours.
It's gonna become lively.
Yeah, and then Nakano will be dead.
Yeah, I do love these kind of places, but they're often quite hard to go through unless you know someone who knows a couple of spots and can kind of get you started. Because sometimes people can be a bit cold.
Yep.
Until the beer starts flowing. Let me beer.
Well, it's tough, especially to your point, is like going somewhere at like 6 p.m. versus 9 p.m.
Oh, dude, it's the world of difference.
Oh, man.
Because the serious drinkers don't start till 9 or 10.
I mean, the salarymen don't even get off till 10.
That's true as well. You're meeting the casuals. Look, you'll have a good time, but if you really want to have the really crazy nights out, you have to start drinking a bit later.
So that's a great question, though. You don't have to give the exact details, but I remember you guys have like a group chat.
Well, yeah. So the cyclothons. So obviously we knew it was going to be around this date. So we initially started planning it in like December.
Yeah, that's when I muted the group chat.
So we made a new one. So you guys didn't. You're not in that.
I know, not
You
yet.
you don't need to know how the hotel booking process is going.
So I can't even share the secrets, but yeah.
So yeah, we start planning in like December, just because I'm sure anyone who's ever planned anything with multiple people knows this. Everyone is so much more free in the future. So when you start asking about dates and inquiring, like if I asked you, hey, I want to do something with you in October,
I'd be like, I'm ready.
you'd probably be like, all right, all of October, you just pick the dates, and then anything afterwards, So we pick dates that early, so everyone locks it in.
You could ask me though tomorrow, and I'd still
Well,
be.
okay. No.
You're like, isn't your baby due tomorrow? And I'm like, that's fine. It'll wait.
I'm not the one
Let's get
carrying it.
fucking drunk. Yeah. She got 9 months off. I get 9 months off.
So yeah, we do that, and then it kind of ramps up, right? So the closer you get to it, the more stuff moves.
Is this a depiction of an angel? Do you reckon?
I can imagine what that might be.
I think it's. I think I saw that on your charity board at
I think I
Twitch.
saw it in the onsen.
I think Buff Pup drew that.
Buff Pub, that is a Buff Pub. Buff Pub will have more detail.
Do you think so? Well, I personally think it's a very cool.
I'd know the ethnicity if Buff drew that. We start booking all the hotels and stuff in like January.
So you guys started in December, and now it's finally coming to fruition. And you can't plan for everything, so you just had to have some contingencies.
We book extra hotel rooms, even if they're not necessary, just in case. We have an abundance of caution in most aspects.
Are you bringing extra linings and tubes and?
Yeah.
Okay.
I bought 3 extra inner tubes. I might need more, but I didn't want to buy too many.
Well, it was just bad luck last year, right? You guys had like 4 in a row, like each day.
I bought 2 tire replacements, which shouldn't happen.
I'm curious.
See, this is the exact kind of peak depressing I was talking about.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, this is. What
Yeah,
is this?
this looks like a PlayStation 1 park where they were like,
Yeah,
we
this
can
is
have
like where
one
they
asset.
had like an asset they bought online.
There's nothing here. Oh wait, there's a hill.
No, there's nothing. There's nothing. Like this is 80% of what Japanese parks look like, and it's just kind of sad.
That's brutal. And
I mean, there's no. I feel like getting muddy is part of being a kid.
you can hurt yourself on the sand here.
Yeah.
And you know it's bad when you see the vending machine has Mets Cola. That's like, it's not even cola anymore,
no,
yeah.
you've
All right,
lost.
off we go.
What a depressing park.
I liked it. I'm gonna rate it 9 out of 10. Back to where we go.
You just want to see the good in everything,
I do.
and sometimes there's no good in things.
Sometimes there's no good.
I think sometimes there's no good.
Well, let me think. In all of our adventures, I think that vending machine had, well, no, it had a
Mets
couple
Cola.
of, no, I meant the one where we spent all your money.
There was no good.
No, there was some funny stuff in there. There was like a,
That was funny because we were there with the vending machine.
oh, there was no good in it.
There was no
I
good.
would feel so sad if somebody
If you'd spent that money.
Yeah, if it was me, I'd be
If it was
miserable.
your money, if it was your money, you'd feel sad.
I would say there's no
Maybe I
good
should
in
have
it.
gone to the Wisdom Academy instead.
The Wisdom Academy.
Perhaps
Lessons.
that.
Look at this. They teach you how to bend over backwards to capitulate to your Japanese workers.
Science.
This is
Capitulate to the Japanese.
This is
I
just-
like how it's like, what areas do you
Wow.
specialize in? Everything.
Jeez, this is my Elden Ring build.
Yeah,
Elon
right. This-
Musk's build. It's like max weight allowance.
Did you see that? That was so funny.
I didn't, but I heard after the fact that he was.
So he streamed on his private jet,
He did not.
him doing Path of Exile to prove he was a real gamer.
He
And then
did not
he died
do
to
this.
the tutorial boss. And he didn't have DMs off. So in the entire stream, people are spamming him, saying just the most heinous shit. It's so funny.
Like I said, if you, that's why I never claim to be the best at a game, so that when I do inevitably suck at it, I go, well, yeah, that's fun. There's no penalty.
Yeah, I mean, it's free to not be to make sure.
Choose the
Wait,
width
hold
of
on,
it.
hold
Yeah.
on. I was just reading this, and not many things are certain when it comes to fashion. But we predict that healthy hair which shines in perfect condition will always have maximum appeal.
If I was bald, I would walk past this every day and
I'd
think
spit on
about
it.
just arson. Wow, look at that awesome walkway we're not going down with all the green. We're going this urban concrete.
All right, I guess concrete.
Hey man, this is fun, repeatable content. It's evergreen.
Yeah, because they won't recognize the same concrete if I show them it twice.
Yep, no repeated stuff here.
Oh, when I was hanging out with Pete the other day, Chad, he was like, do you want bubble tea? And I haven't had bubble tea in years, perhaps like 2 or 3 maybe. And it made me realize how much I liked it. And I was like, F you, Pete. Because now I've been craving it a lot more.
You said that you went like 4 days in a row.
I did.
getting
It was so bad. Because it's just like so much calories for nothing. But it does taste yummy.
Well, you should blame my wife, not me. It's her damn fault. Because I was trying to be a good husbando and pick her up some sort of like a bonus, like, here you go, honey.
I think that was
which
sweet.
she didn't drink. She threw it away because it melted too much. But
your thermonuclear hands again. There they are.
But we had the brown sugar whatever, and it was the best thing I've ever had in my life.
Oh, dude, it's like brown sugar, Earl Grey or something. It's fire.
You got addicted to these gongcha, boba or whatever, and then I got addicted to knee sleeves for my right leg. So I've been trying out
knee sleeves
because I'm old now.
Yeah.
So every time I go on these walks, I have to put on this like huge like NBA knee brace. Yeah. So I've been trying out all the different
braces
styles.
help, man.
That's sad. Objectively sad.
Why?
That before I go and walk, I have to put on like armor like King Henry before he died.
You're walking like quite a lot.
Yeah, but I don't need it. It's like...
I think if anyone walked as much as you did, they would probably need a brace.
I don't think I've seen any kids walking around to their school.
You're doing like 20 kilometers on some of these days, which is
yeah,
quite
but
ridiculous.
I'm not happy. I feel very embarrassed.
I think there's nothing to be embarrassed about. A man of your caliber, a brace.
Man of my carriage?
A caliber, not carriage.
I'll tell you what, that beer is going to taste awfully good.
They will taste phenomenal. Sometimes too good.
Yes,
when
indeed.
you do too much exercise, I find that I'll drink too fast then because I'm like thirsty.
Yep.
So that's why I try to hydrate a lot too before I start.
And it's weird. I don't generally like beer. Like usually, I used to like it a lot, but now I found it kind of heavy. Until I started exercising more, then it became like the best drink in the planet.
Well, yeah, because it's like suddenly there's a room in your stomach that opens for it.
And it tastes so good. You also made fun of my...
I didn't make fun of it.
Well, you said I've gone, like, I am fully Asian tourist now.
Pete's gone full Asian tourist because he's got a strap around his neck for his phone. Which I've only ever seen, and that's one of the key ways I can spot Japanese people in other countries.
I'm here 15 years, I am.
No, when I go to like the UK or something,
yeah, you'll see
Japanese. Because they have the neck strap for their phone.
That's shameful. You know what the worst part is? I got a little cinema roll one.
That's cute though.
Look at that.
That is cute. Probably summon mouse now. What's up?
I was just looking at the distance. We've got a nice solid walk so far of about 5 kilometers.
Oh, lovely.
70 minutes, 313 calories burned.
Love it. That's one of these.
We're 8 minutes away from parking from a Love Hotel.
Yo.
So Hotel La Feste.
Like what she says, let's try it. That one looks terrifying.
Is that one of the themed ones? Yeah. Let's try it. So 8 minutes away from parking. So I guess we're getting kind of close to Kichijoji. I think like for the future walk-in talks, they're going to be pivoting to nighttime.
You know how I have like a guest bike?
Yeah.
You should get guest shoes.
Oh, that'd be good.
Like $500 bouncy.
These things?
Glide, New Balance.
Well,
I have my Vessies, which aren't great for this, honestly.
Do not get me started.
I like the Vessies, but they're not great for walking long distances.
I like the way they look, but...
tore up your foot.
It did. Well, it's not just them. It's just that some shoes don't work on my mangled Quasimodo feet. And their particular one was my back heel. Like on
they are quite tight on the heel.
And it just, I was bleeding everywhere. That was a tough one.
Just like this slight
Just like this hill, fucking hill. Hey, this is all good practice towards less than 4 or 5 days.
True.
In less than a week, you're gonna be whinging about the weather. You're gonna be on a bicycle going through God knows what elements as I comfortably watch from the Premier studio.
And then you get to comfortably watch from the van.
That's true.
But I'm gonna make you cycle one day.
Well,
I'm gonna force it, chat.
Well, we'll see how.
I'm getting this man on the bike.
Last year, I nearly died.
No, 180 heart rate. What's that?
I wasn't even on the bike yet. That was just me at my resting in the van with the thought of it. I did enjoy it, and I think I'll enjoy it more this year without being on Lance Armstrong's bike. That was made for the Tour de Pain or whatever. It was.
Well, yeah, you had to have been drugged up to ride that bike.
It was Marquis de Sade designed it. It was so painful.
Yeah, it was the Ferrari of bikes, but
it was so painful.
The seat was not very accommodating.
I think the scariest thing wasn't the seat so much, it was how light it was. So I never felt like, it just...
Yeah, like a stone would be the end of you. The tires were too thin, and the brakes were not great.
Oh, those are so scary.
Which is what you don't want to hear.
Yeah, so...
Yeah,
and
be mindful of the car. The brakes don't really work. Okay.
the whole time, I think I had my hand squeezing
yeah.
part of the brakes. Like, I never just let go.
Yeah,
That was fun, but we'll crush.
we will.
Specifically you.
We.
Yeah, okay.
It's hard. Oh, Naruto Kitchen.
Let's take a look.
What do they got?
All right, I'm gonna show you what Connor eats because I know him well. This man loves a tebasaki.
Lava tebasaki. It's good.
You'll often order. You'll be like, "Let's get 6 for each of us," and then I'll be like, "I still don't like them."
Yeah, I know you don't. But I ordered 6, so maybe you have one.
I usually have one,
and then I'll eat the rest.
5. These look pretty good though. These little. I like
the leg only part.
Yeah, they're like fake wings.
Yeah, they are fake wings.
But they're so good.
No, they're good.
And then you got the momo, and you got the
This is too
niniku,
much for me normally. Like this, I like this.
the
'cause
full bird.
It's like doing the same movement over and over again versus having to solve a Rubik's Cube. I'm like, when do I twist the leg?
I think later tonight I'll be so drunk I might just try to eat these.
Yeah, don't tell me
They
that.
don't look that bad. So, yep, you love the tebasaki. I find that I've gotten picky.
Oh my God, wait, this is a bench in Tokyo.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Well, we should enjoy it for one split
There's
second.
a bench in Tokyo. We gotta enjoy this. This is one of the famed rare benches. They should have like a Google Maps of all the benches in Tokyo.
I've been here.
Oh yeah, wow, look at that.
Have you seen this place?
No.
I did go here with Rob. It's really cool. Inside, they have a lot of AI generated. No, I'm kidding. It's not AI. But they have a lot of Ghibli art
That's so
stuff.
cool.
And
Well, we're not far from
No, we're not.
the Ghibli studio.
this place is really great. I highly
it's great.
recommend you check this place out, guys. Laughter and sex to save the world.
Oh, well, this one says believe in meat only.
Oh, yeah, Niku. Oh, usually it's like I die for
Shiga.
meat or something like that.
Shiga.
Believe in meat only. Yep, only sake is believed.
And real coach bags for 8,000 yen.
Yeah, I think those are Capcom bags. Horsehair wallet. That is the worst feeling
Oh.
of a wallet I've ever felt. Did you buy this at the pubic house?
Yeah, that's the cubic house wallet. That's nasty.
There's like dandruff in it. Feel this.
It needs some mane and, it needs a mane and tail.
It needs a nice.
It feels so fake.
I know. That is horribly
Can
uncomfortable.
I get it?
You sure
you buy
can.
it for me?
I can buy you whatever you
Oh,
want.
here we go. United Exports Trade.
Where's it from?
We manufacture premium quality leather products. We satisfy our customers with our robust infrastructure and wide variety of products made with the latest trends and forecast.
It says genuine leather.
Yeah, but it's got like a Gmail email. And a country code of +91.
Plus 91. All right, who's
know.
our internet sleuths made of
No
the
idea.
finest mustache hair from Lord Broad?
Oh, that's cool artwork. Look at that.
Yeah, it's awesome. These are the cool little
Bunnies.
surprises you find. Which one of these bunnies would you be? Would you be the one conducting?
Nah, the one with the mustache.
That's you back there?
That's me. Prematurely balding and mustache.
I guess I would be the guy with the keyboard that's also
melodica?
doing hookah.
The melodica, yeah.
Oh, it's called a melodica?
Yeah, it's
Why?
when you blow in it to make the sound.
Really?
It's cool.
Yeah, I'll take a melodica.
Okay. Oh, it's because they do music here.
That does track.
Oh, that's cool. 500 yen entry, plus you have to buy something. This Sunday, they're doing a whole thing from 1 to 8.
1 to 8, 7 hours, beer. Oh, it's building.
Biru.
Building, right? Yeah. It's not beer, but
No, it could be though.
I used to think every place that had, because it'd
Biru?
say like
Yeah, biru.
beer, and I'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, you can just get beer here? It was just
Based,
a house.
So based. Jobs to stay around for a long time. That is a massive dog for
So
Japan.
cute.
Holy
Wow, kawaii.
kawaii.
Everybody.
Okay.
すごいじゃん。すいません、お名前はユビルビーちゃん。わあ、すごい大きい。何歳？6歳ね、ルビーちゃん。ルビー、すごい。何キロ？わあ、ルビー。
すごいね。
Good girl.
おー
すごい。ボーイ、ルビー、女の子、男の子、女の子じゃない。
かわいいね
ルビーくん。Big boy.
かわいい。
I've lived in Japan for a long time. This is the biggest dog I've ever seen.
おかわいい。
Okay, Ruby, good boy.
超かわいい。
Enjoy your 散歩ね。
じゃあすいません。
ありがとうございます。失礼しました。ルビちゃん、ルビくん、See you, buddy.
また。
またね。Wow.
Bye,
Look at this. That is huge.
The one thing I like about having dogs that big that weigh as much as me on my prime is that
Shout out my sponsor, Prime Energy Drinks, real quick.
they are so fun to roughhouse with because you can get really rough with them.
Yeah, they outweigh you.
Yeah, dude, it's so fun, kind of like wrestling with them because they love it. And I love like jumping around, playing with them.
And they're
it's so
gentle.
good. Yeah. But you know, a dog that you can kind of get energetic with and high five and kind of pick up a bit. And
imagine if he jumped up on the bed.
Oh my God, it would be like some kind of Looney Tunes bit where all the legs would collapse.
I think my favorite part of the video that we did together when we were Team Ninja versus Team Samurai.
Oh my God.
I think that was the same weight that Chris described himself as. He called you.
I can't believe he said that.
I was 100.
He tried to insinuate that we were fat. I was like, what the heck?
No, I'm 65.
I was like, what the heck?
That's ridiculous. So we got called together. We outweighed them. Okay.
Then they had a third person join them, and it
They
still
did.
wasn't
We
enough.
did. A delinquent joined them.
Oh, this is such good weather now.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is the normal
pleasant.
walk and talk.
Yeah, this is really pleasant. Whoa, what's this?
Ooh, coffee.
Novia Roasters. Ooh, but they probably don't have coffee for sale.
You can go check if you want. Do you need a coffee?
I just thought it'd be nice because it looks beautiful. すいません。コーヒーは飲む？Beans only.
beans only.
すいません。ありがとうございます。いい匂いです。Beans only.
You were
So
right.
sad. Yes, a lot of places do that. But sometimes when they're roastery, they might have like little tasting pour-overs that they're like, try the beans, they taste amazing.
That's cool though. I mean, that would be a reason to live like there. Just go and pick up my beans and see Ruby on the streets.
Yeah. I have a roastery right next to my house, and I go there probably every week to get beans.
Is it good? Is that what you make your?
Yeah, at home, yeah. And the guy's so old that I've been there about 15 times. I don't think he remembers me.
I was about to say, did he offer you like a monkey bean, like your own blend?
He's asked me where I'm from, I think 16 times, and I've only been there 15. I think.
He asked you twice in the same.
Yeah, but he's really sweet. He's very kind.
Is he like Nosferatu's age or something?
Yeah, he's very old.
Okay.
But it's a good spot and, you know, very, very sweet. I don't know, because you know how like sometimes when you see older people working, you feel like, oh no, they have to keep working.
Yeah.
But in Japan, oftentimes it's more like, this is like, they look so happy, they look so full of life. And like, it's just like, there's no kind of sad aspect to it. But there are sometimes of that.
Well, but I think what happens is, or at least anecdotally, when I've talked to some people who own those shops,
yeah,
or bars that I like, that are older, like 50s, 60s, 70s, is that they worked their ass off for 40 years, 35 years doing, telecom or salaryman, and then they saved up enough money and their kids are in college or whatever, they were single, and then they just open up the thing that they always cared about.
Yeah.
And then they're so used to just working and free time so I don't think anyone from my wife's job is watching this. So she needed to take a day off today because she was feeling stressed, and I said, I finally put my foot down.
Nice.
I was like, call into your work tomorrow, tell them you're not coming in because you don't feel well. And she goes like, Nani, what do I say? And I was like, I thought you'd never ask. Because there's certain...
You're like, wow, this is the American specialty. Let me hold on.
Well, I was like, let's start with something simple that you can just repeat. Tell them that you haven't been able to keep food down and you cannot leave the bathroom. And, you're going to the hospital tomorrow anyway for the baby checkup, but you're going to go take a little look today because you don't feel well. They cannot force you to come in because you're f***ing yourself.
Yeah.
It's easy. You're using like your first day of paid time off.
I mean, that's ridiculous.
She has like...
I mean, there's a reason why there are companies that exist to call up your work and resign for you.
I love that.
Right.
I'm going to do that with streaming. Someone's going to appear on my stream and be
But then it always raises the great question. The people who work for that company that are helping you resign, who helps them resign?
They're probably the ones who they created it to get out of their own jobs.
Yeah.
They can't. They're trapped.
That would be a job that's hard to leave because they've heard every excuse.
I think that's the plot of Severance. No, I haven't seen it yet. But
the innie. Oh, Japan would adopt that so fast.
The Indian. Oh yeah, they would be. They already have.
Yeah, it's honestly, somewhat.
The only thing I would change genuinely is the overtime.
Oh, the overtime's crazy.
That's it. I would just say let's do less of that.
Yeah, I mean, I have friends that don't finish work like pretty consistently until like 10.
And it can be 6-7 days a week.
It's ridiculous. Imagine getting to work at 8 and finishing 10, 5 days a week, and then sometimes having to come in on the weekend. It's just ridiculous. And for like below average pay. Oh, there's ducks in the river.
There's a heron.
Whoa.
Or a heron.
That's the Ghibli movie.
Wait, is that it? That's the one? See, look, perfect.
Oh, that's him. The boy and the heron.
Oh, wow. Let's go in there.
Well, maybe that's what Miyazaki saw. Maybe this is the river. He was very passionate about cleaning up a river in his local neighborhood.
The one with the bag in it?
Well, he's been slacking. It's probably a different one, to be honest.
That's not much of a river either.
No.
Sadly,
but it's like a flood river, so when it floods, it probably gets quite worryingly high. Oh, whoa.
Can you zoom?
It's a recycling center.
No way.
Yeah, paper.
Is that like a crusher?
This is where all my 900 Amazon boxes go after prepping for the cycle pond.
Wow, look at all this
Damn,
garbage.
that's kind of cool. They just push it in like that. Wow, that's kind of neat.
This is the ending to Toy Story 3.
Yeah, there's the bears in there.
Yeah, that's a lot of labor though.
Sure.
These are all of these bags right here are shredded from like because every time in the
Corporate
teacher's room,
espionage.
I had to shred so many papers because the scores are name sensitive.
Oh.
So every year near March or around this
I
time.
love shredding things, man. It's so fun.
No, it's not. It
I love
is.
shredding things.
It's a full ass day.
I love it.
Oh wait, Mr. Chris Brown, Connor, ride the box machine.
Right, dude, get me in there.
Do it for views. That was Connor's future employment. Now he's going to own that
Who
place.
said
'cause
that?
Let's see.
Who said that? What the heck?
You'll be shredded after the cycle. That's what Chris
I'd like
said.
to hope so.
I like these backwater.
I mean, I like walking through it, but it's a once in a lifetime situation for me.
Get in that lorry. That's what he said. Chris, are you just naming vehicles other than a bicycle?
Helicopter now.
Why should we cycle when we can use a helicopter?
We should do a copter-thon.
Copter-a-thon.
We take a helicopter every day.
Chris, how's your exercise regime been going?
He told me he was going to stream tonight.
He sent me a picture of him eating the world's biggest ice cream, and I thought,
Yeah,
that's nice.
me too. He's sent me like 4 pictures in the past 3 days of like I don't know, like delicate meals. Delicate?
Okay, he said one-word answer, which when Chris gives a one-word answer, it's accurate. How's the fitness journey going? That's what he said.
Okay, there we go. See,
How'd you know he said?
Well, I think maybe Chris can rebuttal me here, but I think Chris has confidence because the last time he didn't train much and it went pretty well. So I think Chris is thinking, well, last time went okay and I didn't train, so don't fix what isn't broke. This station's beautiful.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
Benches.
Ooh, benches.
Oh my God.
Sit
We
down
have
for a
to
minute.
sit, we have
Yep.
to sit.
New bench.
Oh, it's so rare. Oh, this is a good bench too.
This is great.
Fun.
So far, we've walked 14 kilometers total on the day and about 18,000 steps.
Oh, let's see what mine says. Oh my God, it's like, what have you done? 14,000 steps today so far. You know what's sad? I've burned 600 active calories. That's like 3 beers.
Yeah, that's not sad. That's good.
But that's good. That's
It's three free beers.
For free. For free.
Or it's like 4 bites of daps. chopped cheese.
Okay, well, we don't talk about daps. Okay, all good.
We good to walk again?
Yes, absolutely. There's a beautiful cherry blossom right there as well, which
Oh, my knees.
that's a very nice cherry blossom.
And it's luckily still in bloom. I was telling everybody the past couple days, this is the most of cherry blossoms I've seen in like a decade because I've been outside so much.
Oh yeah, of course. And it's surprisingly, like, sometimes really easy to find them, sometimes super easy to not.
Can I move
Sorry,
this
that was
thing?
terrible English of me, by the way.
No, I think you
Surprisingly, you see them, but sometimes you don't.
As an English teacher, I would have given you like an A. I would have been like, perfect. It's kind of sad though because they bloom such random times now, like you were trying to say, I think.
Some areas have so many of them, and depending on where you walk, what your daily route is, you might just not see them.
Yep. Zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. I didn't know I could zoom out. You know what? Okay. Okay, fixed. I did the thing that old people do is I turned it off and turned it back on again.
Sad thing is that solves 99% of issues in life.
It does.
That's what I do with my body. I go to sleep. Turn it back on.
Yep.
Oh, this house is really nice. Look at the trees they have.
Yeah, and the
Beautiful.
topiary.
Yeah.
There, actually, a lot, like over there too, there's I've been to a lot of the houses around here. This is the part we've walked like the most, is this area. There's so much cool topiary like designs.
I found out that apparently some people consider it bad luck in Japan to have sakura trees in your house.
In
Like
your
planted
property?
in your garden, yeah, because it's dead for most of the year.
Well, it's not dead, it's green.
No,
and then dies.
Yeah,
but
well, so it's kind of inactive and it's kind of
perfect for my sedentary lifestyle.
yeah.
So wait, they
Some people.
Oh, bench.
Bench time.
Oh, look at this, a gateway to another plane. Benches in Japan. So you take the left one, I'll take the right one.
Okay.
Just a second. Oh.
Do I smell that bad? Oh.
But what's the deal with this? It's like I'm going into Donzoko.
Maybe it looks nice in the spring.
It looks nice now, it's just
It is spring.
unique. Yeah.
You know what? I feel like I looked at one of these houses in here.
To purchase at some point?
No. When I was moving years ago.
Oh, so when
I
you were...
feel like I looked in this apartment building. I swear I did actually. Yeah, I swear I went in and the room had like such a bizarre shape. It was massive, but like the rooms were all kind of odd.
Thanks for
sized.
doxing me, by the way. That was my home now.
Sorry,
So, no,
my bad.
no, so wait, you could have lived out here?
Well, so when I was moving, I didn't really have an area that I wanted to move to. So I kind of just was like, anywhere in Tokyo that kind of fits my needs and has a nice area that surrounds it. And so the realtor, I was like, yeah, wherever, man. Like, just show me the best you got. Not like the most expensive, but like whatever you recommend.
They showed you that dirt field in Ogikubo. They're like, how about that?
Yeah, and then they showed me that because it was like really big rooms, kind of affordable. And I was like, okay. And then I
ended
went
up
to
saying
check it
nah.
out, and I was like, I'm okay.
This has got to be an apartment, right?
No, this one.
Oh.
What the
Whoa.
heck is this? Oh, this is someone's house.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Damn.
It's like he saw the Ozeki sign and said, I'll make it into a home.
This is like, what the heck? Architecturally quite stunning.
I don't know what to make of it. Is that where Roland lives?
But look at the whole glass panel here.
Yeah.
It looked like he told the architect, just go for it. And he went for it.
You have to incorporate all these pieces. Ah, that's.
I mean, this would, you know, the one good thing about Japan is that there is no, you don't have to build a house that looks like someone else's. And so you end up getting these crazy houses that like, look.
And then, is this a house?
Yeah.
This one right here?
Yeah, of course.
That's old meets new. I wonder if they're like rivals.
I think back then the kawara, the tiles, were quite cheap. Not cheap, but affordable. And now they're really expensive to build a house.
Really?
with
Those
kawara.
are expensive?
Yeah, because they're all like old stores that make them. Then I believe they're still quite expensive if you want to make a house with kawara now.
But they look so cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's like an artwork making them. They're all like specialized.
As a design function, are they effective?
Yeah, I think so. I think very effective.
Huh.
I think they just need to be replaced.
Oh, that's a cool house too, actually.
Yeah, that's cool too.
This looks like a church almost.
Yeah, it looks extremely European, but like not quite.
Yeah, it's like, but I like the design.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
I like how you mentioned like all of they really take advantage of using their gates and unique styles to kind of give them the semblance of privacy. Whereas in America, it'd just be boom, boom.
Yeah, I don't know, because I'm not a big, if I had a place, I don't think I would have like a bunch of walls. I don't know, I feel like I would just want more room.
Yeah.
I think more gates just seems unnecessary, no?
I kind of like a maze every time I go into my place.
Right. But there's like this illusion of privacy, right? That you're like trying to get back, I suppose.
Who house is that?
This is my house.
Yeah.
Let me walk you through the architectural plan.
So
Imagine I'm like glazing one of the houses and it's just mine. No, really, I
You're
like what they've
justifying
done.
your
I like what they've
pieces
done.
of
No,
this.
the big red thing sticking out really was a non-negotiable.
It was my id or my whatever it's called.
my that's up here. The résistance was the reason for living in French. That phrase.
I think pieces.
Raison d'être.
Yeah, there you
is that
go.
it? Oh, whoa! Look at this place. Oh, a wood store.
Now
Got
that.
enough down here though.
We're gonna summon Chris
Okay.
now. Get in the lorry. Get in the 25 Sumitomo.
Oh, it does seem like it is a store. Yeah, we can.
No way. It reminds me of being in shop class for theater. God, did we have to build such a ridiculous amount of...
They got like the shit pieces. You can take any piece for 330 yen.
That's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, you're like, all right, I'll do this, I guess.
Never showed my grandfather or
Got
uncle
it them all.
this.
Yeah, so like one piece is one. It's kind of cool though, because you can
Smells
get.
amazing.
I get how big some of these pieces are.
I love the idea that I'm gonna get my wood bag. Yeah, some of these are mighty...
Well, look, you can buy some of these giant ones in the back. That giant slab is a grand.
Well, I mean, the table I have that Yuki and I wanted to have as our dining table is like
Yeah,
this
that'd be so
curved
big.
wood.
That'd be so nice.
It's got to be like one of these things that's just been
But these are
lacquered.
untreated, so if you got one of these, like, oh, this one's treated, you definitely do this to it.
Yeah, there's one. I saw the same one.
Like now the price has gone up to 4 grand. I
mean,
they have like giant pieces over there, but I don't know how much it would cost
As
to
a
treat
poker
it.
table, though, or some
this
sort
would
of.
go crazy.
Wow, what is even this thing for? My favorite question to ask those bartenders who own nice bars is,
where did you get the thing?
like, how did you choose this wood and why?
This should be your new stream chair.
It's the new. It's just the Miller. There's no Herman. It's the original prototype. Have you ever got into woodworking?
No, that's like a hope of mine when I'm 50. I would love to get into woodworking. That seems so fun.
It's quite fun. We're really close to Kichijoji Station.
Yo.
So we're about 5 minutes away from it. It's everything.
It's me, bro.
Wait, let me see.
Look at this. This is me right there. They got me.
Oh, damn. I guess maybe I should start branding myself as the giraffe.
No.
Look at me. I'm carrying it.
Oh my God. There's no way you thought of that quick.
So I'm the. You have
I
the.
thought you were going to say I'm riding you. I was like, what?
I'm carrying the streamer.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'll be the giraffe because you ride me. That's what you thought I was going to say?
Yeah, that's what I thought you were going with that. I was flattered for a moment.
We'll check out the boats first, even though I'm pretty sure it's closed.
What time is it?
It's 5:17.
Damn it.
But you never know. I'd say of the walk and talks, we have been to this park probably 6 or 7 times.
I mean, it's a spot.
And we've never even checked out all of the places.
I mean, it's a big park, right? So.
And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful place.
God damn, this park is very nice.
It's very, very, very good.
Oh man, I forget how good this park is.
And it's open all the time.
Not like Shinjuku Gyoen, closed at 5.
There's so much other stuff to see and do here. Place to play catch or baseball or racquetball or whatever.
I mean, this is genuinely stunning.
Yeah, especially when it gets to be at this time of day.
This is like, when I come to areas like this is where I wish I was just like a good painter. Because I would just sit there and paint.
I say this all the time, or I'll find a certain spot that I think
so I
is...
steal the painting from you, I steal the ransom note from
Yep.
you.
Well, I mean,
what don't I steal from you, Pete?
It's not that you steal, I think that we just, we have the same observations.
We hang out too much.
But like, imagine just sitting here and just that.
If I could draw, I would draw. They got the motors in this thing, or what?
Wow. It's also fun to come here around about now to 7:30 or 8.
Yeah, this is great.
And you'll see people like salarymen having canned beer, even though they work in like, you know, one of the nicest places.
I just realized, look at that apartment building.
Yeah.
Like that is a phenomenal view.
Imagine waking up in the morning.
Imagine being on the 2nd floor and you can't see this park, but you know it's there. While your neighbor Ted on the 8th floor can see it all.
You run into him all the time at the station.
And he's a Nepo baby.
Yuki would choose that one down there because it's closer to the cleanliness. All right, see if we have to get a ticket. Okay, it's 800 yen for 2 people.
See, we've got to do the swan boat. We've got to get the swan boat.
You gotta get the swan boat.
You gotta get the swan boat. All right, let's run it. Oh my God. Now, say, do you have one that could fit a man of my caliber? Well, shall I go in first or you?
You should go in first.
Okay. Number 28, that's my age.
Me too.
The age that I perish on this boat.
I'm just a young man at heart.
Oh, bloody hell. Oh. Christ.
Kawaii.
Okay, I'm gonna have to put this bag on me. Wait, this is made for. Sorry, why is it leaning so much on my side? What have I done? What have I done?
What have I done?
What have I done? Okay, it wasn't.
It was moored.
This is like, you haven't seen Peep Show, but if you'd watched Peep Show, this is like a bit waiting to happen. You've only gone and pissed in the bloody swan boat, Jeremy.
Well, what the f am I supposed to do? I couldn't hold it.
I needed a piss, Mark.
All right, that's the view you guys have got. Let me see how it looks.
Dude, this is like look at this. This is like a clown car. I'm gonna show chat my feet. My legs are so stretched. Trying to do this.
Imagine trying to do this by yourself.
Dude, I would give up.
Okay.
No wonder you wanted to do a walk with me.
I just wanted to...
I don't want to look like an idiot anymore. My
leave
God.
it to me. I remember how to pilot this thing. All right, full steam ahead. I feel like they don't get a very good view. They just see a swan's neck.
This is ridiculous. Why is the swan so big? We're drifting this thing.
No. It's fine. And we're gonna go towards this cherry blossom. 2 people. One's rowing patiently.
Lousy Meiwaku YouTubers are ruining this lovely scenery.
I'm ready.
Look at him working hard.
Twisted steel and sex appeal. That's what they call me.
Look how beautiful it is, chat. Actually, it's really stunning.
And then we just drift for a minute. Not because I'm exhausted. I'm trying to get us close to the...
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll drift naturally, wayward.
Look at that. Far more romantic when it's not us.
This is very romantic. How do you know?
How did we turn around like this?
What do you mean? What
we were heading that way, but now...
it's turned. It's not like a car. It doesn't default to going straight.
No,
It's fine.
Okay, see.
Pete nearly killed a couple.
Several now.
So you just sent them all this way, yeah.
Okay. They said bring it back by 5:50, and I'm just racking up a body count. That's like Friday the 13th for me. This could be, I mean, like, would you come here for a date? Is it romantic?
Yeah, for sure.
I think the rowboat's more romantic than the swan boat.
You know why a rowboat's more romantic? Because you have more room and you can do all the work.
Yeah, and she can just, but then, you know, the swan's head also is like an overbearing presence.
Dude, it's so big.
It's always there. Here, I'm gonna risk my 2 minutes of DMCA, but I feel like this is an appropriate track. Okay, here we go.
Wow, what a great day.
Don't you feel better now?
But Pa said I have to be back by 8. Oh, I don't want to make my Pa mad.
Nothing better than the 3 tinners, the open river lake thing. Is this a river? It's a lake. We don't have nothing better than a lake. Some cherry blossoms.
Oh, you sure know a lot, sir.
Sure do.
Oh,
this is the 3 tinners. It's Pavarotti, McDonald, and Carrera.
Oh, I hope this day never ends. Oh, jeez. Wow, sir, you sure are good at this.
Got you. Sole mio.
It's just like the Vienna Tokyo. It's just like Leonardo da Vinci imagined it.
Oh sole mio.
That's right.
Hey!
Hello.
Konnichiwa. Ganbatte. There we go. I got to have my O Sole Mio as we. That's it. That's all I wanted.
Keep turning. Wow, look at that view.
This is what we're turning back for. Oh, here, wait. You know what? I got an idea. Let's go that way, and then you look that way. Okay, that's what we were looking for.
Take it off the wide.
Does that help?
Yeah, it'll make it look nicer.
Look at that.
How's it look, chat?
Look at that. What do you guys think? That's peak.
Beautiful though. It looks so nice.
I think it was worth coming all the way out to Kichijoji.
Yeah, man. This is so nice. I did again. I haven't been to this park since I
You almost bought a house.
Yeah. No, I almost moved. I must have came here like 5 years ago.
Well, Oops, that's fine. That's how the Dutch do it. Okay, I didn't mean to open it. And look, the sun's already, it was fleeting.
Yeah, we got it just in time.
That was literally the best moment you could ask for.
That was great.
That's how fast it sets. Let that be a reminder as my stream sunsets. My career is winding down.
To all of us.
It is really, really cool. And right now there's a nice cool breeze coming off the lake.
Oh my God, it's peak. Oh man, it looks so nice.
I've had it.
Mogging to the sunset.
That's what Lud would do. He'd go. He'd do some goofy face like that, but it would actually end up looking really good.
Yeah. I like how we talk about him like he's dead.
He's not in Japan.
If he was here with us right now, if he was real, if he existed, Lud would love this.
Lud's become more of something to aspire to. He's transcended humanity. We can't possibly have him here. We got the actual sunset though, guys. That was perfect.
Look at this these little clown legs working. Go ahead, show them.
You should see.
So our legs are so bent.
Yeah.
This is what Chris's bicycle was like on day one of the cycle pump.
Oh man.
Oh God.
You also though, you do get to see my sweet Air
Dude,
Uggs.
are those the New Balance?
Yeah, these are the 1080Ps or the 1080V Wool 15s. Oh, these are peak blue.
Can't believe this guy didn't put his foot up like that.
Oh, great. Yeah, because
Twitter, get this
cleanliness is the thing I'm really worried about.
Get this guy, Twitter. Get him.
Oh no. Shh. I think it's time we go back.
Yeah. What time is it?
It's enough. It's enough. Pops is bored and tired of sweating. It's Daps time that means we're closer to drink time. And Pops has earned his sunset.
Oh no, we got like congestion going on over there.
That's all right. We'll work it.
The Dutch modification.
Back. And look for anything that we may have dropped.
Yeah, I'll have a look.
Okay. All right, high fives. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Did you just hear that in chat?
They had to have heard that. I know, everyone got to see my yacht because of you.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Let's do one little lap.
Yeah.
And then just go to daps.
Dap it up.
I think that's it.
Dap it up. That's what men need. Men need daps.
We need to refuel.
Hello.
Hi, konnichiwa. Kana.
Hi, so this.
失礼します。いいですか? Okay.
I'm gonna get the chopped cheese.
I'm getting a chopped cheese.
Chopped cheese.
Chopped cheese with jalapeno.
What are you going for?
I'm gonna go nachos and chopped cheese, jalapeno topping, and for here. Best. はい、ありがとうございます。
grab those nachos. Show them what's up. All right, Chad, let me show you what the nachos look like. I'm just gonna get in there, you know? They got that American cheese as well, which I don't normally like, but on nachos, I'll take it. But the beef is so good, dude.
Itadakimasu.
You gotta show them
The nachos? Did you show them?
I showed the nachos. You gotta show the chopped cheese.
Right, look at that. A delicious chopped cheese sandoichi.
At the Daps, famously joint.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
One of the things that's really good about this place is the way he seasons it. The seasonings are just like the best.
I can't talk. Quite frankly, I'll be honest with you, Pete. I'm out.
What a banger of a walk and talk.
Dude, this has been a phenomenal day. It was like kind of suffering when the sun was destroying us.
Yeah, well.
And then it quickly became like insane vibes.
All right, let's go, boys.
All right, chat, let's get it.
So, okay.
Ooh, he looks
We're done.
so good,
Here comes
man.
our taxi. It's now time to go. We're gonna sign off and jump into Connor's stream. We have a lot more action planned tonight. We've got drinking. We've got Immune Deficiency Foundation. We're raising money for the IDF. This is a pre-kickoff to the main event, which is the cyclothon starting on April 13th. It was an amazing day. We went from Nakano Station, walked for
great.
4 hours, got to go on a swan boat in the sunset, and topped it off with some amazing food. And now we still have another action-packed stream for you. A little 2-for-1 special.
That's been good.
It's been amazing. Thanks for joining.
Pete's the GOAT, guys. He doesn't, look, he won't accept compliments, but he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. And thank you all for supporting him. I appreciate it.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
He's so sweet.